Last May when we were done with certain searches, I said it's an abduction to me at this point. You can't tell me no different
And that's
because
what,
I'm looking at all the evidence. I'm looking at what we've done and what others have done, and you put it together, and you're like, that no, it don't. The shit don't smell right. It's smoke, even though it's a
Well-
week or two. Oh, that it was supposed to be a week or two before. Come on now, like if it should have happened.
I don't know how Tennessee
know what I'm saying?
operates,
It
but
should have happened. And this is what bothered me too, is because when I heard that stuff, and then the last week and some, FBI comes out and says last seen 225, and I'm sitting there waiting for TBI going,
they changed
okay, that's why it's like 75% smoke, and I still got 25% hope off of what was said.
I mean, just thinking about that gives me hope.
Just 25%, man, because there's other things saying it ain't. It's just more smoke. It is somewhere around there. Early afternoon, there was an update from TBI when it comes to the last scene. I know there's a lot of people. I know there's a lot of people that are excited. I know there's a lot of people that are clapping their hands. Unfortunately, I'm one of those people that is tired of the gaslighting, and I'll explain why as we get into it. The gaslighting is just a bunch of BS. It's just a bunch of smoke, and it's getting to be insulting. Honestly, it's getting to be insulting, but I'll get into that. There's a couple videos that dropped from WKRN2, just kind of discussing the 1 year. It's always been 1 year, and it'll always be 1 year to me because the last time he was seen now finally has changed across the board. 225. It makes sense why Nick Barris couldn't answer the question last night because he couldn't come out. Basically, they gave him a piece of paper, said, "Here, you can make these points. Don't go out of bounds." And with this update, they kind of think about it. When they came out with this update with the last scene, did they really announce it? Did they? No, they just kind of slipped it in there. They just copied what the FBI said, and shout out to the FBI. They just copied what the FBI said and basically just slid it under the frickin' door. Sebastian deserves better than that. Period. The gaslighting is just getting ridiculous. Last seen in the area of Stafford Court. No, I think you can do better than that. I think you can actually tell people where he was last seen. But when it comes to the TBI, I'm sorry. Why did you not finish the update? Because it's nice that it's 225 last seen, but in the area of Stafford Court, let's just stop the gaslighting. Why not just be honest? You know what I'm saying? Why not just be honest? It's ridiculous. Can I share yours then? Because it'll take me a minute to find. I got it somewhere.
That's what I was trying to find. I accidentally backspaced all of it. Let me find my folder.
I know I got it. Yep, here it is right here. I got it. All right, so here's the Caltopo. I'm just going to keep saying it.
You're good, dude. It's just
Tomato.
It doesn't matter.
Tomato. All right, right here. The back corner of the house. The back corner of the house. So somebody would have been able to say, yes, that was for sure him. What happened? You're talking the back corner. This right here. This is where the sighting was. No, it wasn't. It matches this. Was last seen on February 26, 2024 in the area of Stafford Court. Okay. So if your update was that back then, because back then your update was this. That matches what the flyer says. But now when it comes to your new update, now it says last seen February 25th. But shouldn't this be updated as well, TBI, in the area of Stafford? So, again, I have to ask the question, who else saw him? Because if his mom wasn't the last one to see him, put it on there. Put the year. Like dots, maps and strings tie the tangled plots. Her mind's a puzzle where the truth unlocks. Every step forward, another TikTok.
Go tonight, Sumner County teenager Sebastian Rogers disappeared from his Hendersonville home. He hasn't been seen since. Good evening and welcome.
Enough first responders on the ground here that we can communicate with, that have the same training. They have the apps that we use to track, and there's a litany of reasons that it's important right now. There may come a time when we call on the public to come out and help us search, but right now we have plenty of first responders on scene. The best thing the public can do to help us is keep sharing it on social media. If you see something, say something, call the Sumner County Emergency Communications Center at 615-451-3838 and check your home surveillance video. Just check. If you see something, call us. We'll come out and look. I think that's going to be what breaks the case, is somebody's home surveillance video seeing something.
And at what point are people going to be
They absolutely are. Sumner County is the greatest place on earth. I truly believe that. We have the absolute greatest citizens here, but we also have the best law enforcement relationships in the county. We've got people from across the state here, the TBI, Tennessee Highway Patrol, Hendersonville, Gallatin sent people. We have plenty of first responders. So my urge to the public right now would be to check your home videos and stay rested, because when the call comes, we'll put it out on social media, and that's when we'll need you to come.
And then, did you want to speak as well? Okay, I'm going to get you back.
In the meantime, is when you approach this search, is it different looking for a child than an adult?
It's definitely different looking for a child with autism. Yesterday we consulted with someone in the first responder world who does emergency management, who also has children who are autistic, and she kind of laid it out for us, some things that I didn't understand or comprehend at first. She gave us a lot of tips and tricks, so we've had several calls from people with autistic relatives that have told us, hey, have you thought about this? And listen, there's nothing off the table. I don't care how crazy it sounds. If it's going to help me find Sebastian, get him home safe to his family, I'm going to do it.
And what are some of those considerations that go into looking for a child with autism?
Some of the things that he likes, what he's familiar with. We know that Sebastian likes cats. We were told that his favorite song was Eye of the Tiger. We've tried playing that to just kind of calm him and let him know we're here to help him. I'm sure that he could see what's going on here and be intimidated, but if he sees this newscast, I want him to know, Sebastian, come out. We're here to help you. We just want to get you home safe.
And at this point, have you guys ruled out any indication of foul play?
I won't say that we've ruled out any indication of foul play, but I will say that the family has been nothing but cooperative with us. Nothing but cooperative. There's no indication of foul play at the moment.
How have those tips been of people coming in and offering up any information? You guys have had any leads or any information you can catch your eye?
We've had several tips. One of the tips was that he was sighted off of Newman's Trail off Long Hollow Pike. We actually, when we got that tip, we sent a team out. We made contact with who they thought was Sebastian, and it was not. Again, that's a great tip. It could have been. So if somebody sees something, call us. Let us know.
And do you guys know, I know you guys were checking shoes last night to see if he was barefoot. Is that still the case? Is he barefoot? Because I know on Facebook somebody posted a picture of these could be his shoes, or is that so he is supposed to be barefoot?
What I can say is that his mom says all of his shoes are accounted for at the house. I'm not going to say that he's barefoot.
And how's the family doing? Just checking.
Oh, I cannot imagine the struggle that the family is going through right now. I'm a dad, Director Widener's a dad. I don't know how they're handling it. I couldn't survive if something happened to my kids.
Managing all of this, what's been going through your guys' minds? Just kind of juggling all of these people and having people come in from outside agencies as well, and what's been going through your mind?
Well, I think Director Widener said it best. Every time we debrief and talk about what we've done, we're asking, what ideas do you guys have? I think I'm a pretty good law enforcement officer, but I'm not the smartest guy in the room, and I know that. So if someone's got an idea, and we've had some pretty good ideas come up, and we're